Next, we're going to do portion is something we are very familiar with. All right, this is what I mentioned, we are very familiar with. And then we do the C and A, which monitor and review. This is the part where we talk about internal audit. I need to warn you, internal audit is not your internal audit. Internal audit is a certification internal audit. But you can choose to embed with your internal audit, which means if I were you, get my internal audit for large organization, get my internal audit in line in line with the internal to the ISO certification. You kill two birds with one stone, and every time you put the responsibility back with internal audit. That's what I would do. I know in most certification audit we like to use the management representative or our own people, but I would prefer the internal audit to do it because they can do it at one go, one audit for compliance and for certification. It's radical. It's a very radical.
Requirement to have the internal auditor being an external party?
No, not necessary. It can be your own people, as long as independent from the implementation.
So what you're saying, you have it in line with your
internal auditors, your financial auditor, your IT auditors.
Oh.
Interesting. That's something I thought was useful because let them audit one at a go. If not, then I'm the BCM manager for certification program. I have to get my internal audit done, get my compliance and IT auditor done. Agree? So the internal audit, in my opinion, this is where I would like to integrate if I have my own internal audit team. The only problem, the head internal audit says this is not my job. That's your biggest problem. Convince them, and you have one audit for two purposes. And they issue two separate reports. Okay? Yes, that's why you train them. They have auditing skill. They don't have ISO 22301 skill. That's the only thing that we should help them. Like example, we are helping this bank in Malaysia. We got the legal team, compliance team, or internal audit team, and the risk management team. We train them on how to do the lead auditor course. So when they audit, they will issue a report for certification. They will issue a report for audit committee. But they're looking at the same document, except they've lengthened by 1-2 days, which is quite a good idea. I mean, again, some certification auditor is going to come after me. So this stupid guy giving me stupid answers. But I think it's possible. The other one that to note is, can I integrate all my ISO together? Risk assessment, one go. Nothing wrong with that. So all these are things that, as a layman, I see that they are the same risk assessment process, except we scope it, we look at different things, that's all. But can we do one go and then replace reliance on one exercise? I remember there's a PS 99, which is in progress, that allows you to audit multiple systems, one progress. Those are things that are in place. So again, this is what we have, and the last one is, this is definitely ISO. So a word of caution, you are now in the ISO world when you are going to this standard.